We're going to do a short meditation together today, focusing on the breath. Before we begin, I'd like to just talk about how to set yourself up for a good meditation. If you're physically uncomfortable, it's going to be difficult to focus your mind. So often that's why we practice asana, or a little bit of gentle movement, before we meditate to help work out some of the kinks and aches in our body. And then we sit down. And the seated posture is an important one to consider before you begin a meditation. You do want your spine to be as straight as possible, because that will keep you balanced and in focus and alert. But you don't want to be so uncomfortable that it's distracting. We're all familiar with the lotus position with crossed legs in front of you. A lot of meditation is done that way, but it's perfectly acceptable to do meditation in a different posture that you find more comfortable. So I find when my knees and hips are achy, I'm more comfortable like this, kneeling with a block underneath me to raise up my hips a little bit and decrease the pressure on my knees. You can also do a meditation seated comfortably in a chair with your spine as straight as possible. It's also possible to lean your back against a wall and have your legs straight out in front of you, or even in your bed, propped up on some pillows. You can be partially lying down, that's fine. Just try and get your spine as straight as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. The idea is to work with what you've got to practice your meditation in a comfortable and alert way. If you're lying down fully in bed, some meditations are done that way, but you might slip off to sleep, which is absolutely fine. You just won't have the same benefits in terms of mental focus, but you'll definitely have the benefits in terms of relaxation. So now, find a comfortable posture for your meditation, and we'll begin. Sitting comfortably with your hands resting on your lap. Your palms can face downward to ground you, or you can turn your palms up to face the sky in a receptive gesture. Lower your gaze and soften it, or close the eyes completely. And begin to tune into your breath without trying to change it in any way. As we sit here, begin to pay attention to the qualities of your breath. For example, what's the temperature of it? Is it warm or cool? And does that temperature change between the inhalation and the exhalation? What are the lengths of your breath? And there's no right or wrong here. They might be short, they might be long. They're exactly what you need right now. And just notice. Notice any changes to the quality of the breath as we sit here. And you might notice changes to the rest of your body, with the rise and the fall of your breath. You might notice changes to your mind as we sit here. Perhaps at first it's difficult to concentrate on your breath. And with each distraction, when you notice that you're distracted, just bring your mind back to your breath. the chime to mark a few minutes of silence together as we meditate. And when I ring the chime for a second time, I'll slowly guide you out of the meditation. And for now, let's have a few moments of silence together, focusing on the breath. attention to the breath. If your mind has wandered, observe as many aspects of your breath as you can. Staying in your meditation while you listen to the chime. Now, as the sound of the chime fades, slowly blink your eyes open. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for practicing this meditation with me today. Namaste.